Robert, thanks. Bill Clinton today, Donald Trump last night. It seems both candidates are starting to focus more on Cincinnati and Ohio as a whole. And NKU political science professor Ryan Salzman is here talking about the campaign. So obviously Bill Clinton kind of stumping for his wife Hillary Clinton in the tri-state. She's been here a number of times too. Talk about how Ohio and Cincinnati really is a pulse for the campaign overall.
Historically, Ohio's been very important. We all know that no Republican candidate has won without winning Ohio, and so that remains fundamentally true. Now, this year's been a little bit different because we've seen a pretty strong swing demographically towards Donald Trump. But as the polls have moved closer here in Ohio, and it's always been close, and even Hillary's taken the lead, we're seeing that kind of fundamental football, if you would say, sort of get down in the trenches and block. You got to come to Ohio. So I think that we're going to see more and more visits here in the tri-state.
Well, and scandal not beyond both of those candidates.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. It has been the big comparison. I think all of us have gotten a dose of scandals, and I think that that's not unimportant, but I'm curious to see if we're going to start to move back towards a policy discussion as much as one was being had. I'm a little skeptical, but as long as Bill Clinton's out there stumping, and definitely when he and Donald Trump are in the same town on the same day, scandals are what's going to dominate most conversations.
Well, will this get back to a campaign on policy?
Right.
It needs to, obviously.
It should. And this is the time. And this is, we like to say that candidates it's time for them to start making their closing arguments. And that seems pretty far out to be making that closing argument, but we know that the last presidential debate's next Wednesday. So this is really it for those opportunities to keep talking policy. Honestly, Donald Trump did pretty well in the last part of the second debate, starting to talk about policy, foreign policy, looked pretty good. First half of the debate, he was pretty shaky. And so will he seize on that? I know that Republican, higher ups in the party want him to do that. Will he do that, or will we kind of remain in the mud and mired in this discussion about sexual assault?
Well, we'll see what that political landscape kind of etches itself out to be as we move forward.
Yeah, we will. It's going to be very difficult to see exactly what will happen. Will we have another October surprise, or are we in the middle of it right now?
All right, Ryan Salzman, thank you so
much.
Thank you. All of that information on our website, and more of his analysis, again, on all of our social media platforms. Frank, over to you, buddy.
Okay, Dan, thank you.